Hey, Adam Hooksema here from ProjectionHub, and in this video, I'm going to be answering a common question that I get about whether you can sell your house if your SBA lender took a second mortgage on your house tied to the SBA loan. So this is a common question. I guess before we really answer that question, maybe the first thing we should mention is the SBA going to take your house? Are they going to require you to pledge your house as collateral on an SBA loan? So as of right now in 2026, the answer to that is if the loan is above $350,000, the SBA is going to require lenders to fully collateralize the SBA loan if there is collateral available. Okay, so what that would mean is first they're going to take all available assets, all the collateral in the business, and if that doesn't fully collateralize the loan, so let's say it's a $500,000 loan and there's $400,000 worth of assets in the business, you've got a $100,000 gap, right, in collateral. So then what the SBA tells the lender is to go look at the owners, any owner who owns 20% of them or more of the business, and see if they have any collateral available, which ultimately or typically means, do they have any equity in their home that could be pledged? If they have equity in their home, typically if they have at least 20% equity in their home, then the SBA lender is going to be required to place a second mortgage on that home to shore up the collateral. All right. Now, if you don't have any equity in your home, the SBA lender can go ahead and decide to continue to make the loan and just have it, under collateralized. That's okay. That's still possible. It's just that if you do have equity in your home and the loan is under collateralized, they're going to require the lender to take it. So we finally get to our key question here is if you then have to pledge the equity in your home on the SBA loan, does that mean you're stuck in that house now? Are you stuck in the house until you pay the SBA loan off because you can't sell the house since it's pledged on the SBA loan? And the answer to that is no. You actually have some options here. So if you want to sell your house that's pledged on the SBA loan, you want to notify your SBA lender first. Give them as much time as you can. Give them 30 days, give them 45 days, give them a warning like, hey, we're going to list our house. Give them a heads up because it takes a little bit of time for the lender to do the paperwork to release that lien. Okay, so then once you sell the house, you're going to presumably pay off your first mortgage, right? If you have a first mortgage, you're going to pay that off with the proceeds of the sale. And then you're going to do one of two things. Either you're going to take what's left and apply the proceeds to the SBA loan. So pay down or pay off the balance of the SBA loan, and then the lender releases the lien and the home can sell free and clear to the new buyer. The other option that people often don't realize, it's probably the most common here, is that you roll the equity into the next home, into the next down payment. So if you pay off the first mortgage and you had $150,000 of equity, you could either, option one, take that $150,000, pay down the SBA loan by the $150,000, or you can take the $150,000 and use it as a down payment on the next house, and then allow the SBA to take a second mortgage or new lien on the new house, okay? And if that's the case, then the SBA still has the same position it had before. It's just substituting the collateral. You took all the equity out of the first house and you put it into the new house. The SBA still has the same equity position, so they're not going to have any issue with that. The only time you could get yourself into trouble is, let's say you wanted to maybe you only needed to put $50,000 down on the new house, but you had $150,000 of equity. If you're only putting $50,000 down on the new house, that other $100,000, you can't just pocket that because that would reduce the SBA's collateral position. So you're either going to have to put the whole $150,000 in as your new down payment, or apply the $100,000 difference there to pay down the SBA loan. So hopefully that makes some sense. The point is there are some options. You're not stuck in your house forever, and SBA is going to be flexible with that. You just need to give them advance warning, give them some notice, and they should be able to work with you on that. This is pretty common occurrence. So I hope that's helpful. If you've got a deal and you're trying to figure out, hey, does this business, maybe I'm looking to buy a business, maybe I'm looking to start a business, I'm a little concerned about pledging my house. What are the rules around that? Am I going to need to do that or not? And just want some feedback from someone who's been an SBA lender for 12 years and closed over 1,500 loans. Be happy to have a conversation with you, help you think through that. So you can reach out to us at support@ProjectionHub.com. Be happy to have a conversation and just review your situation and try to help. So hope that's been helpful. If it has been, love it if you like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing a lot more SBA related content, and hope that can be helpful for you in your journey. All right, thanks.